Hello, everyone. Welcome to
Okay.
Dubuque, Iowa. So we get started here. Tate Falkers in that opening draw with a win. And Ames is able to push it down to the blue line where we won't be able to see much because of the senior banners of the Saints. But here we go. I'm here as usual with my great partner, Chris.
Well, thank you,
Hello.
Joe. Hello. I don't know about great, but I'm here.
Better than me, so
Well, we're doing good. We're doing good today.
had a peaceful drive and got up here. And did you enjoy your dinner?
Yeah, that was good.
Good.
I think
Kean picks it up, by the way.
seven brewing.
As
Oh,
he's taken down, no hand goes up. Tate gets it, bounces it to himself.
I don't know if that
Saints,
was a call on Kean or not.
I don't think so, but
Just more of a body than a. Now that,
that
could have
could
been
be a
called a
trip.
trip, but
But nice 3-hour car ride.
yeah, I could
Just
see where
two-
that one with some bad weather would not be good.
No, I've made that trick lots of times. In fact, about 40 minutes before you get here, if you look to your left, you saw the farm and home of my wife growing
Okay.
up. Childhood farm right there in Cascade. Home, birthplace of Hall of Famer, White Sox pitcher Irvin Red Faber, too. So, oh no.
Where's everybody going?
Oh,
Well, with
everyone's leaving because of the senior signs. See a new look line here with Ryder, Max to his left, and Patty to his right. Ryder and Patty, longtime teammates in the younger levels. And good stick there just to poke it out. And the race is on. Ames couldn't keep it in. Now the Saints, 4
Ooh.
shoots. Shoulder save by Chase. Patty pushes it. Saints get it back to their D. Adrian puts on a hit by the, they're going after him. Max gives good pressure there as, nope, I thought more of the team was changing, but nope. Now
Now we got
Max
two
and
of
Ryder
them,
go
yeah.
change. Puck was deep in the offensive zone. And Mikey and Colton come on.
Oh, just kind of awkward going into the boards there. Adrian gets up okay, though.
Followed by a hook right next to the puck right there in center. And Henry's able to intercept that pass. He pushes it up to Mikey. Mikey was swirling to the right, though, and just didn't see it. Now Colton at the red line gets it into the zone, but the Saints player right there knocks it out. Henry now drives it in deep. Takes a weird bounce. Saints goalie uses his glove, pushes it over. Anyone else do that? It's a hand pass. Bryson on D today. Puts his shoulder up in. Both takes him and the Saints player out. And long shot hits a Saints player.
Oh, good body.
Mikey takes a hit. And Bryson over to Elliott. Lose it. 2 shots, 2 saves. And Chase is finally able to cover it up. At least one.
So far, seeing a lot of physical play out of both teams. See how long they sustain this and if it keeps Ames on edge or on their game.
So we see our opening line coming back out here. Tate, Kean, Weston. Brady and Carson Carson, he's able to skate it out. Gets it over to Tate. Carson takes a hit right in front of our bench, but Tate backhands it towards the goalie, bouncing puck, and they cover it up.
Well, as we always talk about, Joe, never a bad thing to get a shot on net if you have nowhere to go with it. That one, Tate and Weston coming in, a 2-on-4. Tate just puts it towards the net, trying to connect with Weston, and causes a face-off in their zone. So we'll take that, this opportunity to maybe set something up offensively.
The varsity Saints players are to our left, so if you hear a lot of banging and obnoxiousness, we apologize for that. I'm not sure there's some gamesmanship going on, but where they have us set up is far from ideal. As Brady gets control, gets
Nice
it up
pass.
to Weston. Weston Barrett brings it in. It's got Keen to his right, Tate to his left. Tate puts it into the glove of the goalie, though. That's going to bring out second line of Ryder, Patty, and Max. And Saints win that draw.
Nice pressure by Patty. As we talk about so often, is pressure no matter what, guys. You know, you may think the guy's already got the puck. He's got a plan on where he's passing it. Just a little bit of pressure can throw everything off. And as we see here, because of Patty's pressure early, Ames still pinning them deep in their zone.
Ryder gets it. Shuffles it up to Braden Mason. He's playing the
go.
line today. Patty able to put just a little on, and Ryder there. Taps it, and the goalie covers it again. 5 minutes into this period in this game. Shots on the Jumbotron showing 5-3 in our favor. I saw them put at least one up that wasn't accurate, and we're showing 5-2 on ours. Up to Patty. Patty to the left. Max gets behind, gets his stick held up. And the Saints get it out. Over to Max. Max taps it up to Patty.
Oh,
Patty Les takes a hit. Goalie gets into it. Max runs into him, gives him a little of an elbow. As Elliott goes and bangs it off the Jumbotron.
senior players or varsity players over here loving that.
Brings out Colton, Henry, and Mikey. Bryce and Elliott. Bryson and Braden both playing D today, as we do have two of our normal defenders are out. More on a precautionary note after leaving yesterday's game, or after yesterday's game being a little
Ooh, on
banged
top
up.
of the net.
And there we go.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to say injuries could happen at a good time, but if you have to suffer an injury right before a good long Christmas break, not a bad time for it to happen. Players being able to spend the extra time recovering.
Henry sends it over through the crease at the top at least. And Colton's able to keep it in. Henry tries getting it all the way back over to Colton, but Saints player gets in the way. And now with some speed, number 20, Dubuque. Dangles, gets through Elliott, but Henry, good stick and D by him. Mikey is able to get it out of the zone. Colton gets in the way right in front of our bench there. Puck on edge. And Elliott's able to tap it out.
I love seeing the intensity Ames is bringing to the game from the get-go, Joe. This is something we've seen a few times this season where we'll start out slow, and we're not seeing that today. The Ames coming out, not necessarily playing physical only, but just doing everything. We're hustling to pucks. We're not afraid to turn away, or we're not afraid of the body. We're not turning away from hits.
Good clean change there. Tate Weston. And Mikey heads to the bench to complete the line. Carson skates it in. He goes down low. Pins the puck up. Tate comes to join. Weston skating around, waiting. Just waiting. Puck's there. Still can't get to it out. Finally, it gets loose. No one wants it, though. Tate's being held. Taken down. Kean stayed up low because Carson being pinned up against the glass there. Carson sends it. And Brady comes back. He sends it in. Carson goes back to his left D spot, and they called icing.
Calling icing. He was a good foot over the line. I thought they'd give it to him just with the reach. Even if it would have been icing, it went on goal, so it should not have been an icing.
Hitting on center.
Yeah, the fact that the goaltender made a play on it.
Or was it offsides and on goal?
Oh, that could have been.
That could be it. Hopefully varsity plays as well as their rhythm, which is god awful right now.
Yeah.
And that's the Dubuque varsity. Just to clarify that, it's the Ames varsity sitting behind their team and their bench, supporting them on. So you see straight to the left of your view of the red line.
Ooh, Coach Paulson with a nice grab with the mitt. Even with those leather padded mittens, that's still a puck moving at that velocity still hurts a little bit.
I always need to ask him where he gets those at. Those are like a Paulson family heirloom or something, because they all seem to have them. As Brady gets taken down. Oh, Weston tried to catch it, went down instead. Now Kean has Weston to his right, now to his left. Kean taps it up. Ames was offside, so Weston couldn't go after it. And Saints get into the neutral zone. Now they tap it in.
Oh, just having a few passes behind ourselves right now.
Yeah,
not
a
being
quick
able to
change
connect.
here as Dubuque had possession.
Here we go.
There, Ryder Borat has Max to his left. Weston in the
over.
slot. Weston continues, gets taken off the puck. Ryder gets back on side. Dubuque.
Oh, no penalty called for that, but Patty loses a stick in the midsection of a Dubuque player. And they're supposed to just drop it, but he throws it towards his bench.
Few extracurriculars there is right after the whistle, Max has this stick just slashed out in front of the ref, and like the little snitch he is, he points to the ref, and I think the ref more or less said, "Get over it."
I wouldn't call him a snitch. It's there is the pest in hockey, and I think Max fills that role really well. That was a role I enjoyed playing. I recognize it in him, and I enjoy watching him play it. Can get under the skin of the other team very easily.
Well, he's got that pesky father who's annoying just as well.
Oh,
and
good
nice
stop.
save by Chase. As RD just kind of breaks down there, no one.
So this
left
is
a
genetic thing, huh?
Oh, I'm sure. Sure, he gets it from his mom.
Yeah.
She's not listening.
No, Jen's not watching. Of course, she's here in the rink. None of you other moms should rat Joe out, though. That'd be bad.
Horrible. She knows what I say.
Yeah, we should, one of these days, we should bring in all the different nicknames for hockey players that there are. You know, there's the Pest or the Rat. Oh,
I don't know if that's such a good idea because at some point then you have to start talking about bunnies and,
yeah, yeah,
you know, a few others.
that's right, yep.
So maybe not.
We have net off,
Net
possibly.
off, it seems? No, I don't know.
Yep, just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, and there might be some terms out there that mothers do not want to hear. Definitely when we're talking about chirps the other night, they do not want to hear some of the things that come out of the mouths of these hockey players.
Nope. And last thing we need is you and I to be labeled snitches. So we'll just,
That's right.
if you ever want, Google can be your friend or enemy, and they can give you those answers. As Henry up to Colton. Colton over the blue line.
Has Henry, oh, just
Shot well wide. And the puck gets out. Bryson can't hold on to it. Colton or Mikey gets it. Sends it up. Gets it back. Now he skates it over. Turns around. Leaves it for Bryson. Bryson, long shot, doesn't get through traffic.
I like that delay by Cordidio. Comes in the zone, delays. Has Slifka, but not clearly an easy pass to him, so just waits and hits Bryson.
Now Dubuque try getting out. Bryson was there. He'd keep it. But now Dubuque gets it back, and good. Colton and Mikey both got back there.
Yeah, good
And
back
nice
check.
save by Chase. Now Mikey. Goalie uses his blocker to push it in the corner. Weston over to Carson.
Hey, we'll take that. Right back to Weston, and it gets in the referee's linesman skates.
And the puck goes all the way out. Kean thought he was going to go Brady there. Turned it around instead. Man, game seems to have slowed down here in the last few minutes. As Carson now skates it back. He tries turning it around. He's all tangled up.
So do we have, I haven't been paying attention, do we have Kean back on D and Carson as a forward, or are they
Nope,
just kind
I
of
think
filling in for each other right now?
I think they keep swapping out when
Yeah,
one.
Kean moving up now, so he must have just been covering for Carson a few times, so
Yep.
good heads-up hockey by him.
I think he's the third forward in and realizes that's his role there.
There we go.
It's Kean and Weston. Kean carries it in, but can't get past the two Saints players. Now Braden Mason, he sends it down low. And puck stock right there in front of the senior photos. Adrian Van Meer up to Weston. Weston gets past one. Saints player though. Max. He thought Adrian was going that way. Nope. Adrian now centers it.
Oh, nice.
Perfect placement there by Adrian, and just went up and over the net rather than the back of it. Ames gets back on side. Over to Ryder. Now Max and Adrian swap out after Adrian was low. And now Braden's low. Ryder's there. Glove save. Ryder,
Great
second
pass, great
chance.
opportunity. Ooh, finds a
Behind.
five-hole. Goes through.
And he gets out. Elliott was waiting at the blue line. He blows a tire. Max gets tangled up with two.
Good battle,
loose.
though.
Elliott tried getting up to Patty Less. Ryder puts that on. Shoulder in. Max now flicks it in low. Or Elliott. 8 and 9s look together. Look similar. Ooh. Elliott was right there, but just didn't see where the puck was, and still able to get a shot off. But
Yeah, great play by that Dubuque forward. I'm not sure how he was able to turn and get a stick on that around Elliott, but still got a shot off.
Third line comes out. Colton gets the draw over to Bryson. Bryson puts it in the center. No one was there. Chase uses his stick to push it in the corner. Bryson puts on a hit there by the Saints, to the Saints player waiting for it.
Yeah, he catches him as he's kind of on his heels already, so Bryson, with a nice hit, just takes him off his skates. The Dubuque varsity over here looking with their hands up, looking for a call when it was just a good hit.
Henry's pass just outside of the reach of Mikey, which is hard to do with his wingspan. And
has to have custom sticks ordered because he's so tall.
He's not using his all-white stick today.
I believe he uses all black when he's on the road and all white when he's at home.
Yes, I have heard that before. He matches his stick to his uniform. Credidio. Tech director asking who accessorizes his his equipment and uniform. So tech director is asking questions. Our camera woman is Mikey's mother this evening, which, you know, we don't thank them enough either, who make our job so much better. So that way, if you wanted to watch and mute, you can. But we are grateful. And
good opportunity right before the end of the period. But you're right, yeah, without the camera operators up here, it would be a pointless job for us being up here.
Shots, we have 8-7, a little different than what they have here in the arena, but not by much. Like I said, I saw a few that they called, that was clearly not, but it's been a pretty even first period, I'd say. So, during this break, let me share a little bit. The success of the Ames Cyclones extends far beyond the ice. It could not happen without the support of our many community partners. A special thank you to Casey's.
Well, if you're watching from anywhere, give us a shout. We have a few already, but Van Meer grandparents are watching. One from back home, I believe. One from Michigan.
And one from Ames, right?
One from Ames. Des Moines area.
The fact that I can cite those kind of from memory, I am grateful. And it just says how awesome you grandparents truly are.
And aunts and uncles, as we have Uncle Dave watching again from the UK, staying up late.
It's a little earlier for him tonight.
Yeah, not quite as bad as our normal
Not the 1 a.m. Yeah. West with a shot into the glove. Yeah,
one thing I've seen just a little bit of right now, I'd still like to see him shoot some more, but compared to last night's game, we'd be looking for that perfect pass or perfect shot. I'm sure coaching staff letting them know, hey, boys, sometimes we just need to get more pucks at the net, crash the net, let's see what happens.
Get it over there. Challenge the goalie, make him work. Might not pay off now, but the longer the game goes, it can. Dubuque behind their net. Gets it up. And
I thought that would have been
I
off.
thought that was off, and he raised his hand like it was and then waved it clean. So I don't quite know what that was about.
We may have gotten a gimme call on that one.
Changed his mind, apparently, as Saints bring it in. Long shot.
I think that would have been a high
Redirected.
stick, yeah.
And Weston over to Kean, far behind him, though. Tate Brady go for a change. Puck goes under Ryder's stick. And the way we're set up here, I heard the tech director yelling something at us, but
Saying not that the original play with Weston was not offside, so
okay then.
my eyes deceived me for sure. And
Weston must have touched the line at some point. I don't know.
good
Ryder.
puck movement through the neutral zone.
That line finally fully changes. Kean, oh no, that was way too many men.
Yep, now we're getting figured out.
And did they call it?
He's gonna call it.
Yes,
I
they did.
think. Yep. So yeah, just that hard thing of one player coming off the ice. Puck comes to him, he's gonna make a play. Max comes to jump off, or to jump on the ice. So just miscommunication, miscue. Something we see even in the higher ranks of hockey.
Well, Kean was, and then he stopped and went to go play it.
Yeah.
It's one of those, just got to kind of know.
Yep.
Once you commit to
Players
kind of
eager-
going to that bench, you've signaled, and
Players eager to come out to make a play, and then players on the ice wanting to keep making a play, you know.
so.
Everybody's trying to do the right thing, and stuff happens.
So first power play of the game goes to Dubuque with number 9 Wires in the box.
Good stick. Let's see if we can get.
That schmuck. And after, we talk about
That
face-off
should be
wins.
all
Yeah,
okay.
it was. Face-off wins there. Ryder won that opening draw in our zone. And quickly, I think it was Braden who sent it out. And now 29 seconds into this power play and counting, the puck hasn't gone in now for the first time. So, face-offs, we have can continue to do a little. Like yesterday, I was watching and just
Good stick,
keeping
Patty.
track was not a great stat for us. But
Yeah, it's something
Yes.
I need to do a better job of trying to keep. If anybody at home would like to take the challenge of trying to keep track of face-off, if it's a win or not, that's another one like we talk about. Oh, great job, Patrick. We talk about shots on net. There's another
nuance
one that,
to it.
nuance to the game that gets debated quite often. Was it a win? Was it an assisted win? Was it not a win and the players just made up for it? But we see Patty make a great play out of our zone and take it down to their end for a
It
face-off.
gets it off. I said not a shot on net. It looked like it was going to hit the side of the net there, but cause an offensive zone draw for us while we're on the penalty kill, which is always a great thing to see. And there,
Yeah.
Dubuque gets possession, although Colton, I think, won that draw initially.
Oh, still light. flutter pass. Bryson tried to put more on that, just couldn't, and it still gets over the line, so that works out. Good job pinning the puck deep, too, so they're not able to get anything out of that.
So Ames back to full strength.
Oh, just before, or just as Max is getting to the bench, puck comes out to the red line. I think one of the most exciting things in hockey is watching a player come out of the penalty box and get that long
Coach
pass.
was hoping for it and calling for it. He's saying wait, and then once Ames lost possession, he called him to the bench. I was watching, see the hand signals there. As Saints are playing keep away in their zone, but Bryson takes a hit right at the penalty box door. And slow change by Dubuque. Mikey fires a long shot into that glove.
Yeah, I think Mike could have had him beat if he would have just stuck with it on the outside. He's got those long legs and fast skating. I'd like to see him just hold on to that a second longer. But again, never a bad thing to shoot on net and then crash your own shot. So there's that as well.
Tate ends in the corner. Carson was able to keep it in. Pinned up against the boards. Tate goes back. Carson shuffles it up. Tate gets to it. Saints are able to get it out. And Tate, good lift of the stick there. Weston comes in. He's able to tap it over. And even though Ames doesn't get possession, Carson's still offsides. He goes back on. And Saints send it deep in. They chase after it. Behind the net, wrap around.
Went off a
Use
skate
the
of
toe.
someone. Yeah, I'm not sure where that went. It ended up on our defenseman's stick, but here we
Kean
go.
now
3
has
on
one to
1.
beat. And
Oh, it's over.
second chance.
Oh.
Oh, third.
Just over the net. Yeah, Tate gets a good rebound opportunity. Just can't get a stick on it once he pulls it in front. So we're seeing some more opportunities by Ames. Hopefully we keep this pressure on.
Leg
There
save,
it is.
second chance. Second save.
Good rebound shot by Weston. Far side low, kicks right out to Kean. Kean able to get a good rebound opportunity.
Their shot wide of the net. Patty couldn't get a handle of it.
Did you just say fatty?
Patty.
I thought you were
Les.
referencing
Holy
a big
cow.
player off of Dubuque.
No. Like I would be the one to say
No,
that.
I wouldn't. You're not the type to talk bad about
I
anyone.
try not to talk bad like that, but
Yeah,
of all
no.
people,
Well, I didn't know maybe his last name was something.
hypocrisy of
My bad, my bad.
Very
My hearing's
wide
not the
ad,
best,
you know.
Joe. Again, with the pressure, good job with Ryder.
Ryder gets it over to Mikey. Mikey kicks it up ahead. Elliott keeps it in, fires it, ricochets a little bit, but into the corner. Adrian now keeps it in, sends it back down. Patty
Oh, yes.
less to the
Great pass
top of
out
the
front.
crease. Mikey
is.
spins and fires, doesn't get through.
I like what Ames is going with here. Just pressure and shots. Just a simple game. Keep at it, boys. Nothing fancy, but putting
And
pucks on net. Coach Dave reminding us it is a simple game. Just keep it
You
simple.
throw the ball. You catch the ball. Oh, wait, that's wrong sport there.
That's right.
Although if you coming in to Dubuque, right over to the arena, here's a big sign that says Bull Durham. That's a movie.
Great baseball movie.
It is.
Oh,
I'm
there
not
we go.
allowed. I'm not allowed to really watch it because, as I mentioned, my wife's from Cascade, neighboring town to Dyersville, Iowa, home of Field of Dreams,
Okay.
which it is blasphemous to say anything other than Field of Dreams being the greatest baseball movie of all time. And I don't even think it is Kevin Costner's best baseball movie.
No.
But, ooh.
Yeah,
Barely.
Bryson knew ahead of time that was off. So
Yep.
he's
He's mad at himself.
Looks pretty
He's
disgruntled
upset.
coming
He's
off the
upset
ice,
with
but-
himself. No. Tate on this dot. Kean to his left, Weston to his right. Gets in. Kean gets possession. Tries wrapping
Oh,
around.
nice
No,
wrap.
didn't get it. Falls down. Tate. Can't get much. Carson backhands it out. Right to a Saints player who sends it in deep. Offsides, and
I'm not
they
sure why they
blew the whistle because he was playing
close
itself.
enough. Yeah, close enough to Brady.
He impacted the play.
I will hand it off to the refs. Just watching that last play where Kean's coming in the corner, goes around the net, tries for the wrap. Head referee almost gets in the way, but some quick thinking and skating moves out of the way of both the Dubuque player and Kean. So hats off to those refs with their good skating skills.
We give the ones that don't such a hard time. It's good to give the ones that do
That's
kudos.
right.
As I heard our varsity announcers wish for a second ref yesterday during the varsity game. And as I've made very clearly known, all that does is just add one more body into the mix to get in the way at our level.
Yeah,
Especially at our level.
At our level, yeah. Sometimes they don't need more obstacles, but sometimes when you have those teams that like to take extra liberty after the play and behind the play, it can help another set of eyes watch some of that stuff.
I'd rather see them like test out something where if you want to do two refs and one linesman,
Okay,
you know, and then the leading ref is always the
Well, we're
leading
gonna have
line.
a penalty here for Ames, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think roughing on Weston or a hold.
Holding. Weston's going to the box for holding. Gives Ames the second penalty kill of the game. As they were successfully able to keep Dubuque from really being in our zone during that first penalty kill. As you have Tate, Kean, Adrian, Braden Mason out there. Shot wide. Saints keep it. Back down. Center, or not really center, but across the rink. Kean gets it and he's able to skate it out. Saints skate it up. Go behind the net. To the point. Back down. Rink wide. Intercepted by Kean.
They're trying for that.
And he
and the
flicks it
stands.
well out.
One for the fans. Yeah, he read that one pretty
Delay
well
of the
because as you were talking about the previous play, they're sliding that across the crease, looking for that backdoor open net shot. Kean read that one perfectly, able to get it out of our zone. And get us a change, probably much needed after 39 seconds on the power play. So
So Ryder and Patty. Elliott, Bryson. Ryder was able to get it and sends it in. Dubuque brings it in. Stops right in front. Good sticks by Patty and Chase there. And the Saints actually knock it out of the zone on their own. Nineteen again carries it in. Dangles gets past Bryson.
Oh, no call.
Take it
There's
down,
good.
no
Okay.
call.
I was going to say, I don't think that was a trip. I just think his stick
was
happened to be in the
borderline.
area.
And Ames clears it. 15 seconds to go on the penalty kill. I don't think Chase has actually faced a shot yet during this kill. I might be off on that. May have been one. As Weston gets called straight to the bench. Max comes on and joins his line mates. Ryder sends it back low. Max puts on a hit and puck goes far down. Ricochets off Elliott, so no icing. Elliott points.
Yeah, I like that. The old Major League reference, maybe, pointing like he's going to pass it around. And then reverses and comes up the short side boards.
Henry down to Colton. Colton shot wide of the net. Bryson from the blue line down to Max. Max over to Colton.
Oh.
Colton can't
Gets
get
a
through
shin
traffic.
pad.
Max shuffles it over to Bryson. Bryson back low. Bouncing. Old Joe Louis Arena boards there. Bounce right back towards the net. But Ames couldn't capitalize. Max goes to the bench. Mikey comes on. And icing? No, they say they could have played it. Henry goes to the bench. Weston comes on. Brady's on. Saints. Did that shot go off Chase and bounce?
Yeah, Chase made the initial save.
Okay, I thought so, but it bounced back so quickly. Mikey went for a high hit there long after the pass was made, so. And he's actually swapped sticks, so maybe he didn't like that black one.
Oh, yeah, he's got all white now.
Yeah. Normally those are the things you don't notice unless you have such an obvious difference. And puck goes into our bench with 50.1 seconds to go in this period.
I don't know. I have no idea. I am so far off.
So we're showing 13 to 8 shots. The arena is showing 12 to 18. I actually am trusting 13 to 8 far more. Maybe we'll watch some of these close ones. But as Kean skates around, no one seems to be able to get it good clear, and Saints send it over. Carson from our blue line taps it up to Kean, back in the neutral zone. Saints at the red line. They carry it over the blue. No, they don't carry. They send it right at the blue line. Kean up to Weston. Weston tries getting past two Saints players. They do not bite often on these deeks at all. And so some of our players who are used to dangling through have not been able to do much. So after 2 periods, no score 13 to 8 shots based on our count. And they just said there's going to be about 15 minutes as the teams head to the locker room. They're going to cut the ice here. We're going to go replenish our drinks, I think. And
I was gonna say, what do you think so far of the Cyclones' performance?
I think after that, like, they came out with a lot of intensity. They've kind of now settled in. Both teams seem to have, and just I think we continue this kind of intensity, we should be able to make it not only a fun but a pretty productive third period there.
I think so, yeah. It seems to be our pressure is a lot more than theirs this whole second period. Even being down on the penalty kill a couple times, still held them out of the zone. Boys are getting some opportunities, so keep it up.
It doesn't seem like they've had too many chances, or at least, what's it called?
Like a scoring opportunity or close around the net.
They have a special term for those chances. But all right, well, we're going to take a small break. They do have the timer up, so 14 minutes, 22 seconds. Come back if you want to continue hearing us talk, and minimally turn on your screens for some good hockey. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry for our little delay. We were verifying some video evidence of one thing, and then took us a few seconds to get back. But here we are. As we said before the break, should be a pretty fun and interesting third period here. Saints get it in to start, though. Or not to start, but
That's going to go for icing. Well, we got Grandma Marge watching from Pennsylvania. Thanks for tuning in.
We heard the most important woman in the life of Mr. Credidio.
That's right. Those were the words spoken.
That was, so kudos to you, Mama Credidio. You raised a good son there. As
Man,
Carson
we've
shuffles
seen
it back
Carson
down, yeah.
Pinching a lot tonight and doing a good job, good selection doing
Max,
so. Usually keeping
over
the
to
pressure in
Ryder.
the zone.
Ryder can't get it through. Max gets it at the boards. Stops. Ryder was a little too close, hit him in the skates, and now bounces all the way out.
Good recovery by Carson. Man,
Yeah.
what hustle.
Blocker saved by Chase. Right to Ryder. Ryder skates it in. Shot, leg save. Mikey now.
Block
Doesn't get
shot.
past the Saints, and they send it out. Patty and Ryder get to the bench. Henry and Colton now on. Mikey gets to it. Fires, low shot, toe save. Saints now, bring it out. Henry tried getting it over to Colton, but Saints get it. That's going to be icing. Stop the clock with 12:47 to go. We are back tomorrow morning for 9 a.m. puck drop between these two teams before a 2-week break for the holidays.
Ames looking for a late change there, not allowed to by the referees. So see if this has an effect on our players, if they're a little tired from a long shift or not. I don't think they were too long out there.
Yeah, and saved by Chase. He holds on to it. Now coach gets the change he was wanting. That is one of the rules is I would imagine it's at this level as well, but home team gets the final say in changing. So not going to see too many away teams get that late change, especially the home team already did. Saints behind our net. They center it, but
Good stick.
take out in the way.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe Coach Dave can correct me on this if I'm wrong, but I know for a long time in hockey, if you ice the puck, there were certain circumstances that you could not change. I don't know if that's a rule anymore or not in certain levels of hockey. So there was
Certain
definitely,
level still.
yeah, definitely an advantage to being able to hold the puck deep in the zone, and if the other team ices it, they still don't get that change. They
think
get a
that-
few seconds of a break, but that's about it.
I think this is the last level where that,
Before that really takes effect.
yeah.
Yeah, when you get to college and juniors and pros. Oh, we're going to have
Ames going to the box again.
take
Hooking.
going in. So this is
So
unlike Ames hockey where we have, all three of these were penalties. I'm not saying they're not, but just 3 penalties for us and 0 power plays so far. And I really haven't seen anything, that should have been called either way. It's just a low penalty game and us being on the receiving end of 3 of them so far.
Some soft trips maybe here or there. Saints get it down low, all the way over to 20. He fires it through the crease, and it bounces all the way down. Their goalie stops it at that goal line, number 8. Spins around Weston.
Good pressure.
Very good pressure. Chase, ooh.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what his goalie coach would want to see there.
Another
Good stick by Kean, though.
yeah. So we saw something I was at the practice Wednesday morning for JV, and they were practicing a lot of pressure during penalty kills. Oh, Kean's going to draw a
Cross-check.
penalty here.
So
Good job.
We're going to have 75 seconds of 4-on-4 for Ames gets 45 seconds of a power play.
Yeah, as we were talking about before, and moms don't want to hear it, but chirping a part of the game, Kean did a great job just sticking that puck away from that defenseman. The defenseman frustration turns and just gives a cross-check for no reason. So he's going to sit for 2 and calm down, have a timeout session. 4-on-4 hockey, I think this will benefit us. What do you think, Joe?
I think based on how things have been playing, I definitely think we have the advantage with more ice.
Oh! Great stretch pass
Saw
try.
some of the benefits of more open ice last night in the varsity game as they got a 3-on-3 gimmick hockey overtime period. As Chase makes that save and covers up, coach decides to change and sends out Ryder and Patrick Less and Carson and Brady.
Dubuque seems to be happy with their lineup. They keep the same line out.
Bounces all the way out. That's where Dubuque gets it. Miss on that pass, Ryder. He sends it low. In Patty skates. Saints player gets it. Good stick by Carson and knock it free. Ryder up to Patrick. Patrick at the red line. He's got someone coming behind him, and that person does pick his pocket.
Yeah, man, I want to hear his teammates yelling. I want to hear some communication out there for this.
Ryder to Patrick. Back to Ryder. Ryder goes wide. And Tate's joining the play.
Now we got the man advantage. Oh, good stick by number
Kean
6.
comes on. Weston comes on as Tate goes straight to the bench.
Ryder had an open net
Ames
far side high.
On the power play, 30 seconds to go. Kean down to Ryder, over to Weston. Weston. Patrick Less went to the bench. Adrian's now on. Down to Ryder in the corner. From there, Dubuque in a good box. Weston coming through.
Oh, there it
Backhands
is.
it up and over. Yeah, power play goal for Ames Cyclones. Weston Barrett from his little brother Ryder.
And they go smile for the GoPro.
Something you see from too many NFL defensive teams. Act like you've done it before.
Oh, I love some of the celebrations. What was it, the movie Basketball, where they were getting into the full, line dancing and stuff in the end zone? But
Something like that.
yeah, though, a few times now we've seen that JV power play with Ryder and Weston hooking up. Something we talked about eating earlier is we don't seem to see them on the line very often except for power plays. Maybe that's something we can make more of a thing, is the Ryder-Weston connection.
There you go. As Ames takes that 1-0 lead with 9 minutes to go, and Dan gets his first beef stick of the night.
That's right. Hungry bus driver.
Mikey and his white stick
Back to white. Or no, at white again, that's right.
kept kept the white. Well, at least since we've noticed.
That's right. Started with black.
I had to laugh as I heard he wants to go to 105 flex. As I think my son he's trying to stay as low and close to 50 as possible.
Yeah. Flex matters for the weight of a player and how much weight they load into their shot before they're releasing the puck.
It's the amount of weight pressure you have to put to bend it 1 inch in the center there. So
Really does have an effect on wrist shots, even passes, and even stick handling. You can get one of those light flex sticks. Yeah, just catching a pass. You'll see sometimes pucks bounce off a player's blades. Sometimes that's the flex of the stick. Sometimes that's the motion of their hands, but bad collision down low. Let's see if Max hops. Yeah, Max hops up right away from this one.
So they're free. Ryder can't get it to Patty Less. Ryder takes a hit. Or I'm sorry, Patrick takes a hit. Carson sends it low.
Oh.
Patrick and
yeah, Ryder kind of lost an edge, I think. Something maybe came together with the defenseman. He's asking the ref for some clarification, but he was down behind the net, and Patty sends that puck to the net, connects with Ryder, almost gets a goal off of it. So I'm not sure if Ryder was asking, hey, why was I interfered with?
2 bunched up, we're saying. Tate, Weston, Kean out there. Okay. Coach went out of our typical cycle.
Oh,
with that line
Tate's going to go for this
and
one.
yes, he is.
Yeah, I saw that as soon as that stick was around his waist. Tate let it go, but easy call for the refs as soon as a player loses an edge or goes down from the hook or whatever it may be. They're going to call it a hook.
So our captain in the box. And Dubuque with 7:01 to go.
Yeah, is this the fourth?
Going to get fourth penalty on Ames.
Oh, yeah. I saw Kean
He was waiting.
pausing,
Now he's able to
waiting
poke
for
it
that
down.
Dubuque player to play it.
And Ames has a shorthanded chance here. Kean just skates with it, holds on, keeps it in. Brady. And now he waits till the last second and fires it down. And Dubuque from behind their net. Good stick there by Weston. Weston's going to be able to get an opportunity here.
Oh, there
it
it is!
Scores!
Second goal of the game. Nice shot.
Nice shot, blocker side, just
starts-
over.
All starts with just putting a little pressure on him.
Right at that blue line, tapping it free and then having an open lane.
Great job, Weston.
And gives Ames adds to that cushion. 2-0 lead now with 6:13 to go.
So still a minute 12 left on the kill. Oh,
Brady goes down.
Brady got not something you usually
Chase.
see from Brady getting dumped on a hit. And
Covers it up.
Brady, a very strong kid. Not upset at all on that. I think it was just a regular clean hit, but
We have all game said the Leafs on the scoreboard. Thank you to Dubuque for pointing that out to us. They were who we
boy.
played last night. As Saints continue on the power play, 45 seconds to go on it. Back down. They centered it. Ooh, Keane couldn't hold on to that though, and went through. And Brady
Yeah, good
sends
job
it all
by
the way.
Brady.
Weston's going to get to it again. No, he just leaves it. Puts on some pressure.
Smart play. Keeps it deep in the corner and goes for the change.
Colton comes on for him. Mikey, Braid, and Adrian are out there. They're passing the slot.
Good job by Braden. He falls
Mikey
down on the play,
holds
but
on.
he takes that player's shot away. Keeps
And
his stick from getting it.
Ames is full strength. Tate goes to the bench. Henry comes on. Good keep in by Mason there. He goes, the bench Elliott comes on. Elliott puts on a hit at the blue line. And the Saints though send it into our zone. 4.5 to go.
Oh, hook, but no call.
Adrian right there behind our net gets it over to Mikey. Mikey can't lift it up with his backhand much.
The old backhand clear. We'll have to give Mike a talk about that later.
I think Coach wants to talk to him about it right now. As you can hear him through our earphones and can now see Coach very clearly talking to him. Patrick's pass to Max behind. Their goalie came behind to play it. And Dubuque. Max keeps it in. Pitchforks it all the way down. Max is going to get called for holding the stick, even though he's not. No, nope. Bryson fires a shot. Now Elliott tries, gets through, but wide of the net. Patrick to Bryson. Bryson has to backhand it down. Patrick gets it, wheels it. And Max goes for a long change. Keane comes on. Patrick goes to the bench. Weston comes on. 3 minutes to go. Ames with a 2-0 lead, all scored by Weston this period. It was Elliott blew a tire. Saints get a shot on, and Chase decides just to cover it up. 2:41 to go. Weston, Kean, Brady, Carson, and Tate out there. Weston's able to bounce it out. Weston backhands it back behind their net. Tate goes, good pressure by him. Weston's getting another chance. Oh, crossbar.
Yeah, good little backhand pass by Tate from behind the net.
Kean steals that puck, brings it back in. Goes around, tries centering it. Couldn't connect with Tate. Brady takes a shot. Leg save. Now Dubuque. Good stick there. I think that was Carson who tapped it. Oh, doesn't get out. Brady gets it up to Weston. Sends it in. This line needs a change here soon. Minute 30 to go.
Good hustle by
And
Colton. Able to put a long stick against number 5 and prevent
gonna
that
get-
shot from coming off really hard.
Yeah. Chase just covers it up. And they send out Mikey, Braden, Colton. No timeout by the Dubuque coach here. You'd think with an offensive draw and this amount of time to go, it would have been a good chance for them to do that. Braden sends it out. Dubuque for the neutral zone.
That's
They get it in. Should have been icing,
yeah, I was
but no
thinking the same.
call.
They waved off. Coach Dave yelling at them to pull their goalie. They do have sustained pressure in the zone right now and have possession of the puck.
They're waiting.
We have not seen him come off yet. That
Goalie's
one,
not even getting halfway, so maybe they just aren't used to this.
yeah, and I mean, with JV being more of a development type hockey, they could, well, oh, great pass opportunity.
Maybe they save it for if it's a one goal.
Yeah, could be. I mean,
This is also a team that they know can be tied with us, and so goal differential could matter in the
That's
grand scheme of
another
things.
good
And
point,
so
yep. Great point.
the likelihood of scoring even with the extra attacker 2 goals, not so great as opposed to giving up 1.
It does all matter in the end.
And they get it in, but 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Adrian wheels it around, and Dubuque changes, and that's going to do it. And so Ames looks tomorrow. They win tonight 2-0. Tomorrow they'll go for the season sweep against these Dubuque Saints.
Yeah, let's hope the boys can show up and play like they did tonight. You know, I think you said it best at the end of the other period that nothing really flashy. We're just doing everything good and hustling really well, and things ended up working out for us. As you said, if they keep playing this way, they will, and it did for the boys. So hopefully they can get a good night's sleep. Having this earlier game was a little nicer. So we'll see. We have
You have an
goaltender
interesting
Wes Carl coming out in an orange jersey, so not sure if this was a
Well,
dressing mishap. He's hurrying off the ice now.
did he just not realize it?
I don't know.
Okay.
You know, goalies are just
They are
They are a
in their
special
own
breed.
world as they are
That's
getting
right.
ready and stuff.
to
so
be able to
there's no doubt
stand in
about
front of
that.
a
Yep.
puck going 100 miles an hour. It takes a special human. So we love our goaltenders.
So, all right. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
we'll be
looking
back.
forward to a good, fun evening. We get to watch the varsity game, go for their second straight win against these Saints as well, and then
And
we hopefully watching the Bears take on the Cheeseheads and be a nice defeat as Mr. Moran is not yet present, so sometimes he listens to us on his way in to making his diva-like appearance and showing up.
Please welcome to the ice, the Dubuque Saints.
Okay.
well, stick around.
Well, we'll let you go. And Wes Carl has put on the proper tarp, and there you go. So, 10-minute warm-up, 15 minutes to cut the ice, warm-up, or then announcements, or opening lineup announcements, followed by the national anthem. Makes a puck drop probably right around that 7 o'clock scheduled time. Go find that link, and be sure to thank your hosts, Coach Dave and Travis, once they say hello. Until tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., have a great evening, everyone.